The Hong Kong region. A warm July night, exactly 23:52. Narrow streets, flickering neon lights, faded posters on the walls. The air is humid, the sky is cloudy. Silence, but a dangerous silence. These streets were never safe, especially at night. And at that exact moment, a footstep is heard, fast and quite erratic. Then other footsteps follow him. The silence of the night disappears with these footsteps echoing in this narrow street. Suddenly, Jackie Chan emerges from the corner. He is a world-famous actor, a man who proved to people how well he could fight while working as a lead in martial arts films for years. But this time, he finds himself in an action sequence not on film sets, but in the narrow streets of the real world. His fears are immense. He is literally trying to survive. But why is he running? And who are those chasing him breathlessly? A week ago, Jackie had sat at the wrong table and gambled with the Triads. He had lost a lot of money. An amount he had, never experienced before. It was not an amount he could pay. So why had he gotten into this gamble? Especially after losing so much, why had he continued to play? And who were the people he was playing against? They were Hong Kong's most dangerous gang. A large part of their income, besides extortion, came from these gambling tables. Somehow, they won at every table. That day, they told Jackie, "You will pay this money within 10 days. Otherwise, we will find you and finish you off. If you try to run, we will go after your family, so don't you dare cross us." Days had passed. On that night, the gang trapped Jackie in that narrow street, and Jackie started running because of the money he couldn't pay. Now, the Red Dragon gang is after him. 9 men, with knives, clubs, and merciless eyes. They are chasing him. An unexpected encounter. Jackie turns a corner. His heart is beating as if it will tear through his chest. Sweat is pouring down his back. His shoes are slipping on the wet pavement. Voices come from behind. "Chan, there's no escape today!" This is the voice of the gang leader, Zhao. Harsh, cold, and deadly. Jackie turns into another street. Narrower, darker, a desolate street smelling of trash. But then he sees someone. A man walking calmly. A white traditional Chinese shirt, an upright posture, steady steps. Elderly but fit. There is peace on his face and deep wisdom in his eyes. This man is Ip Man, the living master of Wing Chun, the teacher of Bruce Lee. He is a legend. That night, he had left the hall where he taught a bit late. He had stayed to answer the questions of some of his students in his last class. After everyone left the hall, he turned off the lights, locked his door, and headed home. Ip Man was moving with his usual peaceful and wise presence. Jackie runs and reaches Ip Man's side. He can no longer breathe from running. "Please, please, help me," he says, his voice low and trembling. They are going to kill me." Ip Man stops, looks at Jackie, and recognizes him. Who wouldn't recognize the world-famous Jackie Chan? But he is surprised. "Jackie Chan, is that you?" "Yes. It's me. Please. The gang is right behind me." The Red Dragon's proposal. At that moment, shadows appear from both ends of the street. 9 men, black clothes, tattooed arms, weapons in hand. The Red Dragon gang. Zhao walks in front, a muscular, scarred-faced, and dangerous man. Zhao's voice is cold. "You're cornered at last, aren't you? So what happens now? Where will you run? It's time to pay your debt, I think." Jackie retreats, hiding behind Ip Man. Ip Man just stands there, hands at his sides, feet on the ground, his gaze calm. "Who is this?" Zhao asks, looking at Ip Man. "Did your old grandpa come to help?" Ip Man does not answer. He just waits. Zhao laughs. "Well then, I have an interesting proposal." He turns to Ip Man. "I don't care who you are, but Jackie is ours. He owes us $100,000. Big money." Ip Man speaks for the first time. "What do you want?" Zhao smirks. "Our gang has rules. Jackie owes us. But let me give you a chance. I see you are a fighter. Our mood is quite dampened by this night. Give us a fight show so we can enjoy ourselves." He points his finger at Ip Man. "You and Jackie will fight." Everyone is shocked. Jackie's eyes widen. "What? No, I cannot fight Master Ip." Zhao laughs. "I heard you're a big martial arts star, Jackie. You've fought in hundreds of movies. Now let's see the real thing. You and this old man will enter the ring. If you win, the debt is cleared. But if you lose..." He stops and shows his knife. "We will find every member of your family." Jackie's face turns bone white. "No, my family, don't touch them." "Then fight! If you're a real fighter, you'll beat this old man." Ip Man steps in. "I accept." Jackie turns and looks. "Master, no! I don't want to hurt you. I cannot fight you." Ip Man is calm. "Jackie, you have no choice. Either you fight me or your family is in danger. Don't worry. This will only be a lesson." Zhao applauds. "Great! There's an old gym 2 streets away. There's a ring there. Be ready in 10 minutes. No delays. Kowloon Boxing Gym. The 8-second fight. 10 minutes later, they are in the old Kowloon Boxing Gym. The walls are cracked, the ceiling leaks, and there is an old ring in the corner. Dim lights, the smell of dampness, and silence. Gang members are standing around the ring, waiting. Jackie and Ip Man enter. Jackie is still shaking. "Master, I can't do this. You are my hero. You are Bruce Lee's teacher. I am just a movie star. How can I fight you?" Ip Man enters the ring. He doesn't even take off his jacket. He just opens his hands and takes a breath. "Jackie, sometimes life confronts you with choices you don't want. Today is such a day for you. You must come to the ring." Jackie slowly climbs up. His hands are shaking. Ip Man stands before him, calm, peaceful, and ready. Zhao is at the ringside. The rules are simple. The fight ends when someone falls or surrenders. Begin. Jackie does not move. "Master, Attack, Jackie. You are doing this for your family. Do not be afraid." Jackie takes a deep breath, then attacks. He makes a half-hearted, reluctant move. A roundhouse kick comes, acrobatic and flashy, but slow. Ip Man pulls his head back slightly. The kick cuts through the air and hits nothing. "Faster, Jackie," says Ip Man's calm voice. "Your family is watching you. Fight for them." Jackie becomes more aggressive. This time he tries a real combination. Left punch, right punch, left. It is fast and powerful, like in his movies. But Ip Man's hands are much faster. Every punch is softly deflected. It slides and passes. None reach the target. And then Ip Man makes his first move. He raises his right hand and touches Jackie's chest with his index finger. It is a light touch, but Jackie loses his balance and stumbles. "Point 1, says Ip Man. His voice is peaceful. 3 fingers to the left of your heart. If I press, your heart rhythm will be disrupted." Jackie's eyes widen. He looks at his chest, then at Ip Man. Now he understands. This is not just a fight. This is a lesson. Jackie attacks again. This time not with anger, but with effort. He tries a flying knee strike. He jumps into the air, aiming his knee at Ip Man's face. It is a familiar move from his movies. Ip Man slides to the side. His movement is fluid, like water. Jackie is vulnerable while in the air. He has no control. And Ip Man is there. He touches Jackie's side with 2 fingers. Light but effective. Point 2. The liver area. If you took a real blow here, you wouldn't be able to breathe for days. Jackie lands on the ground. He is losing his breath. Not just physically, but mentally as well. None of his moves work. Ip Man is 1 step ahead every time. He anticipates every movement, waits, and responds. The gang members are watching silently. The world's greatest action star, Jackie Chan, is being played with like a child by an old master. Jackie tries one last move, putting everything into it. A 360-degree spinning back fist. It is his strongest move. His body turns completely, his arm cutting through the air. Ip Man moves through the motion with grace. When Jackie finishes his move, Ip Man is right behind his neck, and the touch comes, 2 fingers, a light pressure. Ip Man whispers, "Point 3, the spine. If I really pressed, your legs would collapse." Conclusion and a new beginning. Jackie stands frozen, because now he sees the truth. 3 moves, 3 touches. Each could have been fatal, but Ip Man is only teaching. He is not punishing. He is giving a lesson. Zhao looks at the stopwatch and his eyes widen in surprise. 8 seconds. Only 8 seconds. The hall is completely silent. Even the 9 gang members are frozen, watching the 2 men. One young, famous, and flashy. The other old, silent, and wise. But the winner is clear. Ip Man steps back, removes his hand from Jackie's neck, and taps him lightly on the shoulder. "Jackie, you are very talented. But talent is not everything." He stops and looks into Jackie's eyes. "You fight in movies, for the camera, for entertainment. I fight for life. The 2 are not the same thing." There are tears in Jackie's eyes. Ip Man turns to the gang. "This man is an artist, a magnificent artist. But an artist doesn't have to be a warrior. The 2 are different things, and both are valuable." Zhao steps forward. There is a strange expression of respect on his face. The deal is over. Jackie's debt is cleared, by the order of a master. Jackie kneels. He gives a traditional Chinese salute. Hands clasped, head bowed. "Master, will you accept me as your student? I want to learn real fighting. Not for the cameras, but for myself." Ip Man lifts Jackie up. "Stand up. There is no need to kneel. If you want to learn, my door is open. But remember, martial arts is not just technique. It is character development. It is learning humility." Jackie bows his head. "I will work every day, Master, I promise." That night, the videos spread everywhere. Street cameras caught it. Gang members recorded it. Social media explodes. Headlines are everywhere. Jackie Chan entered the ring with Ip Man, a fight that ended in 8 seconds. The gang leader is stunned. Legends in the ring. Humility defeated ego. Jackie Chan apologized with tears. The following week, Jackie Chan holds a press conference. There are hundreds of journalists, cameras, and microphones. Jackie looks straight at the camera. His voice is firm but humble. "Last week, I experienced an event that was a lesson to me. I have played roles in martial arts films for years. I took different techniques from them. However, that night I saw that I actually knew nothing. I experienced the shock of my life. I always knew how great a Master Ip Man was, but what I experienced was incredible, almost like magic. Everything happened and ended in an instant. From now on, I declare myself a student of Master Ip. I want all the titles I have to be erased, and I want to be known only as a student of Ip Man. Again, I bow with respect before my master. He says this, and then leaves the microphone without answering the journalists' questions. The speech receives millions of likes. Jackie Chan is different after that day. In interviews, he is humble, a listener, and a student. He mentions Ip Man at every opportunity. He visits him, learns, and develops. Ip Man never uses that night to boast. But he tells his students, there can be an 8-second moment in everyone's life. That moment either breaks you or builds you. Be ready to take the lesson. The story becomes a legend, known as the 8-second lesson. The whole world knows, in China, in America, everywhere. It is remembered as the day Jackie Chan learned humility, the day Ip Man won not just with his fists, but with his wisdom. Even years later, people say, talent carries you up, ego brings you down, and sometimes 8 seconds is enough to change a life forever. Jackie Chan is 60 years old today. He still makes movies, but he is different now. In every interview, he talks about Ip Man. He gave me the greatest lesson. Without humility, talent is nothing. Ip Man's statue stands in Hong Kong. Tourists take photos. But those who know the story remember the 8-second lesson when they look at that statue. On that night in the ring, the one who lost was not Jackie Chan, and the winner was not ego. The real losers were arrogance and pride. The real winners were wisdom and humility. And it will be remembered forever. True power is not in hitting, but in teaching. True victory is not in defeating, but in changing. 8 seconds, a lesson for a lifetime. Forever.